Live from New Orleans, the 71st Miss Universe preliminary competition starts now. Let's meet our inspiring delegates.
Monique Riley, Australia! Evan Abdullah Khalifa, Bahrain! Cheyenne Bonheur, Belgium! Ashley Lightburn, Belize! Soshi Chorin, Bhutan! Camila Sanabria, Bolivia! Nia Mohamed, Brasil! Nia Claxton, British Virgin Islands! Cristina Plamenova, Bulgaria! Manita Hop, Cambodia! Mukete Mona Lisa, Cameroon! Amelia to Canada! Chloe Powery Doxy, Cayman Islands! Sofía de Bacier, Chile! Sichuan Jiang, China! María Fernanda Aristizábal Urrea, Colombia. María Fernanda Rodríguez, Costa Rica. Ariana Pogarski, Croatia. Gabriela dos Santos, Curacao. Sara Mikulenkova, Czech Republic. Andreina Martínez Fournier, Dominican Republic. Nayeli González Ulloa, Ecuador. Alejandra Guajardo, El Salvador. Alba Isabel Obama, Ecuatorial Guinea. Letra Hamalainen, Finland. Florian Bascu, France! Soraya Korman, Germany! And gracias for Karema Fuman, Ghana! Nokusibani, Great Britain! Corina Pagarino, Greece! Ivana Thatcher, Guatemala! Christine Pariso, Haití! Rebeca Rodríguez, Honduras! Ratka Sotin, Iceland! Chipitanay, India! Lakshmi Swardana, Indonesia! Virginia Stavluk, Italy! Kashami Calvin, Jamaica! Maribel Sakamoto, Japan! Hannah Kim, Korea! Oksana Ibrahimi, Kosovo.
Batayarova Altınay, Kırgızistan.
Bayang Sala, Laos.
Yasmina Zaytun, Lebanon.
Leslie Chow, Malaysia.
Maxine Formosa Grupetta, Malta. Alexandrine Valédois, Mauritius. Irma Miranda, Mexico.
Salimo, Myanmar.
Cassia Shofty, Namibia. Sofia Bujel, Nepal. Laura Muri, the Netherlands. Norma Wembet, Nicaragua. Hannah Iriakwe, Nigeria. Ida Hewop, Norway. Solari Barba, Panama. Leah Watford, Paraguay. Alessia Robeño, Perú. Cholas Serafín Cortesi, Philippines. Alexandra Klepanska, Poland. Selma Medina, Portugal. Ashley Barreto Cariño, Puerto Rico. Anna Linikova, Russia. Sharon Paul, St. Lucia. Gabriela Gauthier, Seychelles. Teresa Yap, Singapore. Carolina, Slovakia. David Nugeri, South Africa. Alicia Mobel, Spain. Anya Kindit, Switzerland. Anna Sylvia, Thailand. Angel Cartwright, the Bahamas. Toddler Remy, Trinidad and Tobago. Aleyna Shirin, Turkey. Victoria Banazinga, Ukraine. Carla Romero, Uruguay. Harvey Gabriel, USA. Amanda Lamel Newman, Venezuela. Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Châu, Việt Nam.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts for the evening. From WDSU, NBC Channel 6 in New Orleans, Randy Russo, and the reigning Miss Universe, Arnaz Sandhu.
We're at New Orleans. Welcome everyone to the 71st Miss Universe preliminary competition.
We love the energy in the room tonight. Y'all are amazing. I could not be happier to be here co-hosting live in my hometown beside one of the most inspiring women in the universe, Hernaz Sandhu.
Well, strap in, Randy, because tonight we are going to get to know 84 of the most ambitious, beautifully confident women across the globe.
So we just saw them in their Porsche and their Scarlet opening number looks, and they will be competing tonight for a chance to become your successor, Hernaz. And they've got some pretty big heels to fill, as you've done some incredible things this year as Miss Universe. What would you like to say was really the highlight of your reign?
Well, I truly got to travel around the world and work and meet incredible people. So in short, I have had the best yet the most informative year of my life.
Well, you've certainly made the Miss Universe organization and all of us so proud over the past year. And this evening, we will be taking a major step towards figuring out who will be the next woman to wear the Mao Wad Force for Good crown.
I have had an opportunity to spend time with the delegates here in New Orleans, and I'm confident whichever woman is going to be crowned tonight is going to do great things in 2023. But in order to compete in the semifinals on Saturday night when she's going to get crowned, these women will have to impress our preliminary selection committee judges. Let's meet them now. First up, sports broadcaster, TV host, and activist, Emily Austin.
Author, model, TV host, and producer, and Miss Universe 1998, Wendy Fitzwilliam.
Emmy Award-winning journalist, TV and radio host, and author, Telemundo's Marika Dalianos.
Model, mom, women's advocate, and co-founder of Viral Media PR, Mara Martin.
Senior Vice President and Board Member of Impact Wave, Kathleen Venturella.
Actress, model, and Miss USA 2015, Olivia Jordan.
Let's give another round of applause for our preliminary selection committee. As I mentioned earlier, these impressive women will decide which of those tonight's contestants will be semi-finalists in this Saturday's show. But you at home also have a say. Check out the fan vote powered by Choicely on the Miss Universe app or by going to vote.missuniverse.com.
All right, well, the selection committee is ready to do their thing. And as we say here in Louisiana, the crowd out here is ready to pass a good time. But before we kick off the preliminary swimsuit competition, we need to talk about this year's exciting new addition, the capes.
During the swimwear round of both tonight's competition and Saturday's final, each delegate will wear a cape either designed by them or with the help of an artist from their country.
They are incredible. Each cape is one of a kind. It tells a story about these powerful women, and you are about to see them along with our 88 delegates in their JoJo Bragais footwear as we kick off the preliminary swimsuit competition with Albania. Data is a fourth-year pharmacy student who hopes to one day offer free universal health care to her community. This 22-year-old mental health advocate has been playing the piano since she was 6 years old. Albania.
Angola. 25-year-old Sevilla has her master's degree in international dermatology. In the future, she would like to represent her country at the UN to assist in protecting the environment and fight to human rights. Angola.
Argentina! 27-year-old Barbara is the owner and creative director of a clothing brand designed for women. This former business student's goal is to expand her brand throughout Latin America and eventually the world. Argentina.
Armenia. Coming from a refugee family, Christina was determined to pursue opportunity and achieve excellence as both a professional and philanthropist. This 25-year-old proudly works for the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. Armenia.
Aruba! Kiara is a Master of Laws student specializing in international business, trade, and tax law. This 24-year-old aspires to be a corporate attorney for the United Nations so she can combine her two passions, traveling and helping others. Aruba!
Australia. Monique started a flower business during the pandemic and once created an online drop shipping website. This 27-year-old budding entrepreneur is also a working actress and hopes to star in a feature film in the future. Australia.
Bahrain. Evelyn is a classically trained pianist and black belt in Taekwondo. This multifaceted 24-year-old says it's important to give back and works closely with Smile Train to spread awareness about children with cleft palates. Bahrain.
Belgium. Cheyenne has her degree in public relations and dreams of running her own wedding planning agency. This 22-year-old singer and host launched the campaign #selfmade to call out the devastating effects of body shaming. Belgium.
Belize. Ashley graduated cum laude with a degree in mathematics. This 26-year-old advocates for women and children in STEM by volunteering in high schools and after-school programs to improve math literacy and also pass on her knowledge. Belize.
Bhutan. Tashi is a model who enjoys writing poetry in her spare time. This 23-year-old is a proud spokesperson and advocate for LGBTQI rights, gender equality, and women empowerment. Bhutan.
Bolivia. Camila has a degree in business administration and a master's in marketing and commercial management. This 28-year-old model believes that being supportive of each other is essential to make women stronger. Bolivia.
Brazil. After college, Mia worked for her country's largest TV network as a travel, culture, and sports host and producer. This hard-working 27-year-old has since started her own audiovisual production company. Brazil.
British Virgin Islands. Leah fell in love with track and field after joining a running club in the aftermath of Hurricanes Irma and Maria. Last year, this 19-year-old earned the title of BVI 5K National Female Champion, British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria. Christina has her master's degree in law and is currently studying software engineering. This 26-year-old is an ambassador for a campaign to fight air pollution and an advocate for global warming awareness. Bulgaria.
Let's welcome back our first group of 14 contestants for one more look Albania, Angola, Argentina, Armenia, Aruba, Australia, Bahrain, Belgium, Belize, Bhutan, Bolivia, Brazil, British Virgin Islands, and Bulgaria. We begin our next group with Cambodia. After graduating college, 24-year-old Manita became the breadwinner of her family. In the near future, this finance officer plans to pursue her master's degree and eventually lead a large financial firm. Cambodia.
Cameroon. Mona Lisa established the Miss Mona Lisa Charity Foundation to empower those in need. In addition to buying school supplies for children, this 26-year-old philanthropist offers free professional youth training workshops. Cameroon.
Canada. Amelia is a budding entrepreneur with her own organic skincare line and sustainable clothing brand. Currently a double major in college, this 21-year-old is an avid traveler who speaks 4 languages. Canada.
Cayman Islands. Because of her interest in natural remedies, Chloe is pursuing an undergraduate degree in horticulture and chemistry. In addition to being a model, this 25-year-old is a site supervisor for her family's construction business. Cayman Islands.
Chile. Sophia is a part-time esthetician, part-time model, and semi-regular co-host for a TV show. In the past, this 24-year-old worked as a virtual language tutor for athletes and children in elementary school. Chile.
China. 26-year-old Si Chen has a degree in real estate finance from the University of Cambridge. This former investment banking analyst is currently translating a book while she runs her own business. China.
And bakery owner. Despite being raised in a low-income household, she earned her degree in media and journalism and hopes to create her own TED Talk one day. Colombia.
Costa Rica. Maria Fernanda is a civil engineer with a passion for languages. Hoping to change the world, this 25-year-old founded a non-profit foundation with a mission to support the dreams of young people in her country, Costa Rica.
Croatia. Ariana is currently a university student majoring in economics and management. This 20-year-old avid reader and Greek mythology fan plans to run her own real estate agency in the future. Croatia.
Curacao. During the pandemic, 20-year-old Gabriela started a home-based bakery business. She enjoys kickboxing, speaks 4 languages, and plans to study psychology in the near future. Curacao.
Czech Republic. As a kindergarten teacher, 20-year-old Sarah knows it's her responsibility to speak to students about the effects of climate change. In addition to discussing global warming, she shows the children how to sort waste and recycle. Czech Republic.
Dominican Republic. 25-year-old Adriana won Google's paid but for dedication to her community. She discovered her passion for the preservation of female rights while working as a Capitol Hill intern. Dominican Republic.
Ecuador. Nayeli is a proud activist fighting for equal rights for the Afro-descendant community in her country. In her spare time, this 28-year-old enjoys charcoal drawing and collecting and preserving LP records from the 1970s. Ecuador.
El Salvador. Algendra is a multilingual belly dancer with a degree of international business. This 27-year-old studied modern psychology and Buddhism at Princeton University and currently oversees a sanctuary where she cares for her pet monkey. El Salvador. Let's welcome back our second group of 14 contestants for one more load. Cambodia, Cameroon, Canada, Cayman Islands, Chile, China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Curacao, Czech Republic, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador.
Up next, Equatorial Guinea. Alba is a 21-year-old law student and model. After finishing her education, her greatest ambition is to create an organization that empowers women and inspires female entrepreneurship. Equatorial Guinea.
Germany. Soraya is a formal professional belly dancer who currently runs her own beauty business. In her spare time, this 24-year-old entrepreneur enjoys cooking vegan and traveling.
Finland. Up next, France. For the past 5 years, Florian has participated in the Cancer League Relay for Life as an ambassador for tourism. This 21-year-old recently received a medal of involvement from the French government. France.
Germany. Saria is a formal professional belly dancer who currently runs her own beauty business. In her spare time, this 24-year-old entrepreneur enjoys cooking vegan food and traveling. Germany.
Ghana. Ingracia started a medical screening program at a female prison in her country. This 27-year-old works closely with medical experts to help curb neglected chronic diseases like hypertension and diabetes. Ghana.
Great Britain. Noki has her master's in chemical engineering from one of the leading institutions in her country. After working in male-dominated fields, this 26-year-old is passionate about empowering women to achieve their goals. Great Britain.
Greece. Karina is an award-winning volleyball player who struggled with her own self-esteem growing up. Now at the age of 22, she is beaming with confidence and wants to help women around the world feel the same way. Greece.
Guatemala. Ivana is a third-year communication student and co-CEO of modeling agency and academy. This ambitious 22-year-old loves to cook and has been a professional Spanish and flamenco dancer for over 5 years. Guatemala.
Haiti. Midland is currently a law student and CEO and president of her own modeling agency. This This 27-year-old fencer and former marathon runner proudly volunteers at an orphanage in her country. Haiti.
Honduras. 20-year-old Rebecca is an international business and digital marketing student. She hopes to one day use her degree to start a business promoting inclusiveness and women empowerment. Honduras.
Iceland. Ralphildur is a third-year biology student who plans to study medicine after graduation. One day, this 18-year-old hopes to become a reconstructive surgeon, helping both burn victims and children with cleft palates. Iceland!
India. Devita is a trained architect who's passionate about design and the visual arts. Since graduation, this 25-year-old ramp and print model has worked on the set design for a major motion picture. India.
Indonesia. After completing her studies abroad, Laxmi returned home to teach children English and raise money for nonprofits. This 26-year-old hopes to work with other inspiring women around the world to promote literacy. Indonesia.
Italy. Virginia is a full-time international model. She was bullied for her darker skin while in middle school. So this 24-year-old content creator now uses her social media for good writing about self-confidence and kindness to help those who are struggling. Italy.
Let's welcome back our third group of 14 contestants for one more look. Equatorial Guinea, Finland, France, Germany, Ghana, Great Britain, Greece, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Iceland, India, Indonesia, and Italy. Next to the stage, Jamaica. 26-year-old Tashami is a registered behavior technician and service provider for children on the autism spectrum. This first-generation college graduate enjoys crocheting and dancing in her spare time. Jamaica!
Japan. Maribelin has had her degree in English literature and language. This 24-year-old specializes in intercultural communication and hopes to work with the UN one of the days as a member of the World Food Program, Japan.
Korea! 28-year-old Hannah works in the clinical research field as a linguist and translator. Growing up, her family struggled financially, so she wants to help young artists overcome their hardships and achieve their goals. Korea!
Kosovo. 24-year-old Roxana works as a human resources specialist at one of the largest construction company in her country. She is currently a fifth-year dentistry student and will soon become the first ever doctor in her family. Kosovo.
Kyrgyzstan! Altanay is an international model who is currently studying to be a fashion designer. This well-traveled 18-year-old spends her free time strength training, skiing, and reading business books. Kyrgyzstan!
Laos. community center that will be used to inspire young people to dream and find purpose. Loud.
Yasmina is an ambassador for her country's Children's Cancer Center. This 20-year-old journalism student and professional pianist is able to read, speak, and write in 3 different languages. Lebanon.
Malaysia. Leslie speaks 5 languages and holds an honors degree in pharmaceutical and health sciences. This 26-year-old future scientist currently earns a living as a host and MC. Malaysia.
Malta. Maxine began working with a cystic fibrosis nonprofit after her best friend was diagnosed with the disease. This philanthropic 22-year-old also volunteers at a horse sanctuary where she helps children with autism. Malta.
Mauritius. Alexandrine teaches art and French at an elementary school. As her side hustle, this 25-year-old visual artist sells her paintings and coordinates art workshops with children and women in her country, Mauritius.
Mexico! Irma is a 26-year-old TV host who has been folk dancing since she was in elementary school. She is proud to work with the National Institute of Migration to create consciousness about empathy and respect towards others. Mexico!
Myanmar. Moe is a 21-year-old history major who was formerly captain of her university's volleyball team. She hopes to become a successful entrepreneur and be a role model for the next generation of young women. Myanmar.
Namibia, 22-year-old Cassia is pursuing a degree in emergency medical care with the goal of becoming an advanced life support paramedic. She currently runs a nonprofit focused on ending generational poverty. Namibia.
Nepal. 27-year-old Sophia holds a Guinness World Record for walking the highest fashion runway on Mount Everest. She studied in India for nearly a decade and currently works as a business development officer. Nepal. Let's welcome back our 4th group of 14 contestants for one more look. Jamaica, Japan, Korea, Kosovo, Kazakhstan, Laos, Lebanon, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Myanmar, Namibia, Nepal.
Up next, Netherlands. Ona gives back to her community by teaching dance to underprivileged children. Now, she struggled with depression for years, but now this 25-year-old no longer fears failure and is a proud mental health advocate. Netherlands.
Nicaragua. Norma has her bachelor's degree in accounting and auditing and a postgraduate degree in operation management. While in college, this 24-year-old provided free economic advice to farmers in her country, Nicaragua.
Nigeria. Hannah is a business management major and full-time actress and model. This 21-year-old is proud to be an inspiration to young girls and is making it her mission to break societal stereotypes. Nigeria.
Norway. Ida played the trumpet and clarinet for 11 years. This 27-year-old self-described tomboy works as an electrician, proudly providing herself and proving finding a success in male-dominated field. Norway.
Panama. Solaris is a psychology student, model, actress, and TV host. Although she's busy, this multi-talented 23-year-old always finds time to give back, proudly volunteering with the AIDS Healthcare Foundation. Panama!
Paraguay. Leah has been working as a marketer and graphic designer for the last 5 years. This 27-year-old's greatest ambition is to serve her country, so she plans to study political science in the near future. Paraguay.
Peru! Alessia believes that early childhood education is the key to a better world. This 24-year-old works hand in hand with a nonprofit organization helping women in vulnerable communities maintain close relationships with their children. Peru!
Philippines! Celeste is a 25-year-old model with an interest in real estate, but nothing is more important to her than the work she does in a poor rural community, educating parents on how to raise and feed their children. Philippines!
Poland! Alexandra is so passionate about technology and business and has a degree in management engineering to prove it. This 23-year-old musician currently works in the IT industry as a recruiter. Poland!
Portugal. When her country was affected by fires and drought over the summer, Telma wanted to give back. This 23-year-old began volunteering for 2 fire departments, providing water, food, and funds to survivors. Portugal.
Puerto Rico! Ashley dreams of becoming the first Miss Universe to ever go to space. This 28-year-old aerospace engineering student plans to work at NASA in the future while opening a STEM center for children and teens. Puerto Rico!
Russia. 22-year-old Anna is an art history student with her own clothing brand. This successful international model, entrepreneur, and avid reader has been to 23 countries and speaks 3 languages. Russia.
St. Lucia! Charisse is a computer information system student who runs a social media marketing business. This 27-year-old tech entrepreneur is currently developing an app to help victims of abuse get the help that they need. St. Lucia!
Seychelles. Gabriella has a degree in business administration from the University of London. This 24-year-old marathon runner is a talented athlete who's competed in soccer, basketball, volleyball, swimming, and tennis. Seychelles.
All right, let's go ahead and welcome back our 5th group of 14 contestants for one more look. Netherlands, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, martial artist who runs a business selling repurposed clothing. This 22-year-old volunteers at a home for people with intellectual disabilities and hopes to become a motivational speaker in the future. Singapore!
Slovak Republic. 24-year-old Carolina is currently a human resources and management student. This former professional badminton player's father is a karate master and her sister is a pro tennis player. Slovak Republic.
South Africa. Prior to entering her national pageant, Ndavi worked as a consultant for an investment management firm in Cape Town. This 23-year-old is fluent in 4 languages and hopes to host a TV show or a podcast in the future. South Africa.
Spain. Alethea hopes to raise awareness about eating disorders in her country and around the world. This 26-year-old psychology student began boxing over a decade ago, and it's still one of her biggest passions today. Spain.
Switzerland. Aya began taking classical and contemporary dance lessons when she was just 6 years old. Now at the age of 19, this social work student teaches hip-hop dance to kids 3 days a week. Switzerland.
Thailand. Raised in poverty, Anna had to work hard to earn her degree in hotel and tourism management. To pay back her study loans, this 24-year-old donated blood, collected garbage, and cleaned the school. Thailand.
The Bahamas. Angel is a private banker who manages relationships with high net worth families. Growing up, this 28-year-old struggled academically, but worked hard and proudly graduated with 2 master's degrees by her 22nd birthday. The Bahamas!
Trinidad and Tobago. Daija is a 25-year-old master's of social work student who plays alto saxophone. She works with community-based programs and recently pioneered her own humanitarian project, advocating for migrant Venezuelan children. Trinidad and Tobago.
Turkey! Professional dancer Elena is currently an interior architecture and environmental design student. In the future, this 21-year-old plans to use her degree to help both people and animals who do not have a place to live. Turkey!
Ukraine. Victoria has overcome her fear to take on the dangerous roles of volunteering during the war. Despite all risks, this 29-year-old has helped refugee mothers with children and families who have lost their homes. Ukraine.
Uruguay. Carla has been working for multinational companies since she was 18 years old. At 25-year-old now, the entrepreneur decided to get her degree in business administration because she felt it would give her the best chance to be her own boss. Uruguay!
USA. Arbany is the CEO of her own eco-friendly clothing brand. In her spare time, this 28-year-old teaches sewing at non-profit design house, offering a safe environment for victims of human trafficking and domestic violence. USA.
ambassador for a fashion brand that works with underprivileged women to design sustainable handbags. This 23-year-old fashionista runs her own digitally sustainable brand as well. Venezuela.
Vietnam. 28-year-old Chow is an ambassador for the Children of Vietnam Charitable Fund. She has raised over $15,000 for the organization and provided 31 buffaloes to low-income households to help with farming. Vietnam. Put your hands together for our last group of 14 contestants, including Singapore, Slovak Republic, South Africa, Spain, Switzerland, Thailand, the Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Turkey, Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, Vietnam.
We love this energy. That's going to bring an end to tonight's preliminary swimsuit competition. So once again, let's give our delegates and those capes another round of applause. Now, you can learn more about the delegates' capes by downloading the Miss Universe app, which is available on iOS or Android right now. I certainly enjoyed reading their bios as they walked across the stage because all of these women are just so impressive. They are so accomplished and just a beautifully confident group of women, much like my lovely co-host tonight. And that confidence was captured recently during Hernaz's final photo shoot as Miss Universe. So please take a look.
Today's the day finally I'm doing the program book shoot. It just feels like yesterday I did my first shoot as Miss Universe and this is my last as reigning Miss Universe. So I'm really looking forward for its colorfulness, drama, jazz and everything that New Orleans and India is famous for. So I just can't wait to get started. So before I get late, let me just go. Bye! So we are kicking off the shoot with good luck. Peacock is India's national bird and it is considered as a good luck if you get to see a peacock. Twinning with the peacock. I don't know, I just can't find the right words. Mind blowing.
Today is the final shoot for Hernaz. It's really amazing to see the difference when you first shoot them, they first swim, and how much they advance towards the last shoot. You know, I didn't have to direct too much. I just say one thing and she moves right for it. So she's completely, grown. And I just think she will have a great future ahead. And I have no doubt that she'll be amazing with her acting career and everything else.
This is Hernaz because I always like collar dresses and it's just one dress. It has slit. It's a gown but it's a boss look. It's like very powerful.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm just laughing at myself. I truly enjoyed working with the colors. I think that is what we really want to highlight about New Orleans. That it's a city of colors, culture, jazz, music, so much. It was something acting and drama that I really enjoy. Thank you so much for your love and your support and truly believing in me and having that faith. I truly want to be remembered as a woman who aspired to inspire people around the world, who is determined to fulfill her purpose, and who is a kind human being.
so stunning inside and out, and that looked like quite the experience. So you've had so many magical moments during your reign.
I feel incredibly blessed. As Miss Universe, I have the opportunity to do it all. But many women around the world aren't as lucky. This year's delegates had something to say about that.
I respect a woman's right to choose her own destiny, her own path in life, to live unconditionally happy and free.
To be yourself, to make their own decisions,
to choose her own life. I believe that it is not what you do, but why you do what you do.
I support the women's rights to choose education.
Through education, I am a master in international sociology.
I am really privileged to have been able to educate myself up until master's level, and I now have a master's degree in chemical engineering. In Great Britain, less than 20% of engineering graduates are women, so I'm so proud to be able to be one of those less than 20%, not just for myself, but for so many women out there, to show that women can really achieve anything.
I respect a woman's right to choose over their own bodies.
I respect a woman's right to choose for abortion.
For me, making a decision is super important because we are the author of our own lives and we need to write our own stories.
This year, the Miss Universe organization created a new rule where women that have been married, divorced, or have a family and children can now compete. And I think this encompasses the whole idea of one universe.
Proven every single day that we're capable of rising above that challenge, so we can do anything that we want. We're able to be mothers, we're able to have fun, we're able to assume positions of power. And I think that's really powerful and beautiful.
I respect a woman's right to choose her own career path and to go after her dreams.
I would tell the persons who challenge women's ability to balance both life at home and at work to look at my mother and my grandmother and the woman who lives next to you and those who have gone before us. Women have been remarkable in being able to create balance and structure and still thrive in the face of adversity.
People want to restrict women because they know our power. They know how strong we are. They know how dedicated we are.
People make you doubt. People make you think that maybe the decisions you're taking are not correct. But when your heart is speaking, where your heart is shouting it out loud, you need to follow it without a doubt.
I respect the woman's right to choose freedom,
to lead,
to vote, to liberty,
to control her destiny,
to be brave. Our bodies, our minds, our choices are ours, and it is time for us to reclaim it.
What a fantastic group of delegates. I don't know how the selection committee is going to be able to choose a winner this year as they make those final tabulations for the swimsuit round. But I'd also like to take a moment and give a big shout out to some of our wonderful sponsors. Leva, Olivia Keto Skincare, The Sash Company, Portia and Scarlett, Jojo Bragais, Jacqueline Aguilera, Muba, Miss Universe Natural Mineral Water, and the Hyatt Regency New Orleans.
Thank you to all sponsors. We couldn't have done this show without you. One of the many things that makes me proud to be Miss Universe is that the organization is led by powerful women. And one of those women that I truly admire is MUO's president. I know this is embarrassing for her, but I have got to give her the attention that she deserves. So please give a round of applause for Paula Shogard. And leading the pack is one of the strongest, smartest people I know, the CEO of Miss Universe, Amy Emmerich. And as you have certainly heard, the Miss Universe organization has a new owner, and she's here tonight. Please give a round of applause for the incredible Kun An.
All right. Well, we have met some of the inspiring women running this organization. So now it is time to bring back our 84 stunning delegates for the really glamorous portion of this show. We're going to begin with the preliminary evening gown competition with Albania. Data is a 22-year-old professional pianist who understands the importance of giving back. She helps to find homes for cats and dogs and once organized a hair donation event for children diagnosed with cancer. Albania.
Was bullied growing up and says the cycle of negativity can only be broken by persistent positivity. As the co-founder of Better Tomorrow Africa, this 25-year-old promotes education for the underprivileged. Angola.
Argentina. Future TV host Barbara collaborates with a foundation that provides shelter and dental care to victims of domestic violence. This 27-year-old professional model is passionate about football and has traveled to 16 countries. Argentina.
Armenia. Christina is a classically trained pianist who has traveled to over 25 countries. This accomplished 25-year-old was recently invited to speak at an award ceremony in Washington, D.C. alongside Prince Edward. Armenia.
Aruba. During the pandemic, Kiara founded an organization called Bump because she wanted to be a voice for change for struggling mothers. In her spare time, this multilingual 24-year-old tutors international students. Aruba.
Australia. Monique is passionate about boxing and believes it's important for women to be able to defend themselves when needed. This 27-year-old self-described tomboy grew up riding both horses and motorbikes. Australia.
Bahrain. Evelyn wants to use her voice to break stereotypes about Arab women. This 24-year-old hopes that her people will one day see more representation in Disney films, Hollywood, TV shows, and even on the Miss Universe stage. Bahrain.
Belgium. Cheyenne is an advocate for abused and abandoned animals, and along with her family, she's adopted every from camels to kangaroos. This 23-year-old loves traveling around the world and formerly worked as a long-haul flight attendant. Belgium.
Belize. Ashley is a cheerleading enthusiast with a master's degree in international business administration. This 26-year-old began a small business making customized gifts, but plans to become a certified actuary one day. Belize.
Bhutan. Tashi believes in empowering women to express themselves. This 23-year-old animal lover hopes to use the Miss Universe platform to become an ambassador for change, love, and kindness. Bhutan.
Bolivia. Studying abroad in Spain gave 28-year-old Camila the opportunity to live alone and see life in a different way. She has been painting since she was a child and believes that art is the most beautiful form of self-expression. Bolivia.
Brazil. Mia grew up in several countries, including the USA, Bahrain, China, and the United Arab Emirates. Now 27, this UN spokeswoman and trained martial artist can communicate in 5 languages. Brazil.
British Virgin Islands. 19-year-old Leah is currently pursuing an English degree with a concentration in writing and rhetoric. This certified scuba diver volunteers at a child care center and would like to be a lawyer in the future. British Virgin Islands.
Christina is an extreme sports enthusiastic who enjoys skydiving and going to amusement parks. In the future, this 26-year-old would like to buy property and start her own real estate business. Bulgaria.
Let's welcome back our first group of 14 contestants for one more look. Albania, Angola, Argentina, Armenia, Aruba, Australia, Bahrain, Belgium, Belize, Bhutan, Bolivia, Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria, French model Manita is the first biracial delegate to represent her country at Miss Universe. This 24-year-old introvert is a youth empowerment and mental health awareness advocate. Cambodia.
Founded an online cosmetics and accessories business. This 26-year-old entrepreneur studied political science and would like to be an ambassador for her own country in the future. Cameroon.
Winning her national title, Amelia was very shy, competing at Miss Universe, and has helped this 21-year-old biology and business student feel empowered, and she has since learned to have faith in herself. Canada.
currently a member of our country's national basketball team. This 25-year-old has been playing the sport for 17 years and volunteers with an organization that teaches the games to girls of all ages. Cayman Islands.
Chile. Sophia required 14 screws in her back because scoliosis was compromising her lungs and her heart. This persevering 24-year-old recently founded a social network to bring attention to beauty stereotypes and other issues affecting women. Chile.
China. Xichen works with a non-profit organization called China Youth of Tomorrow, assisting ambitious, low-income first-generation college students. In her spare time, this 26-year-old enjoys writing and playing piano. China.
Is a motivational speaker who supports vulnerable communities through her campaign, Make Every Moment Worth It. This 25-year-old business owner is also currently developing her own skincare brand. Colombia.
Costa Rica. 25-year-old Maria Fernanda is currently studying sign language. In addition to being a dancer and swimmer, this well-rounded athlete has been practicing the disciplines of the mixed martial arts for 4 years. Costa Rica.
Croatia. Ariana began volunteering at an animal shelter just a couple of years ago. Caring for abandoned animals is very important to this 20-year-old, and she currently fosters 3 cats and a dog. Croatia.
Curacao. As a certified life coach, Gabriella is proud to have people turn their lives around. In the past, this 20-year-old was a victim of cyberbullying, so she partnered with a non-profit that fights against discrimination of any kind. Curacao.
Czech Republic. Zara earned her cosmetic certificate and hopes to open her own beauty salon one day. This entrepreneurial 20-year-old spends her free time outdoors and especially enjoys skiing and riding her bike. Czech Republic.
Dominican Republic. Adrienne has a degree in psychology and a minor in Latin American studies. This 25-year-old is currently program coordinator at the Women's Equality Center, a non-profit that advocates for women's reproductive rights. Dominican Republic.
Nayeli is a professional model and licensed nurse. This talented 28-year-old is also an award-winning singer, and in her spare time, she works with a foundation that helps prepare children to become future leaders. Ecuador.
El Salvador. Algendra is an entrepreneur who started selling handcrafted stones to her neighbors when she was 5. Now 27, this backgammon and chess enthusiastic runs a successful CBD oils and skincare business. El Salvador. Let's welcome back our second group of 14 contestants for one more look. Cambodia, Cameroon, Canada, Cayman Islands, Chile, China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Curacao, Czech Republic, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador.
Up next, Equatorial Guinea. Alba directs a social media show that features her country's top models. This basketball-playing 21-year-old also works in politics, serving as a protocol officer for a deputy general secretary. Equatorial Guinea.
Finland. 26-year-old Petra is an international model who has worked all over the world. She plans to be a teacher in the future and currently volunteers as an ambassador to raise awareness and funds to help fight breast cancer. Finland.
Lorian's confidence grew after having braces as a teenager, so she has decided to become an orthodontist. This 21-year-old medical school student says all children deserve a winning smile, and it is her goal to be able to give them one. France!
Germany. Saria is a 24-year-old business owner, Pilates trainer, and model. She's been a vegetarian for 12 years and has made it her mission to raise awareness about the food industry's mistreatment of animals. Germany.
Ingracia studied 4 different languages and is proficient in 3. She has a master's degree in international relations and diplomacy and paid for her tuition by establishing her own translator service business. Ghana!
Noki launched a platform that celebrates the achievements of female leaders while encouraging others to follow their footsteps. This 26-year-old enjoys baking so much that she started her own cake business during the COVID lockdown. Great Britain.
Currently works with an organization that helps those who are struggling with addiction. In the future, this 22-year-old aesthetic student plans to open her own beauty salon and makeup business. Greece!
Guatemala. After being bullied in middle school, Ivana battled depression as a teenager. Now 22, she speaks with children in her country about suicide prevention and the importance of mental health. Guatemala.
she grew up an orphan, Midland plans to start a foundation to advocate for children's rights. This 27-year-old award-winning runner has been a children's sports instructor for nearly a decade. Haiti!
Before entering her national pageant, 20-year-old Rebecca did not have any runway experience. She's been training hard and has been invited to model at the West New York Fashion Week. Honduras.
Iceland! 18-year-old Ragnhildur loves to travel abroad and has visited all 6 inhabited continents. She was a proud recipient of numerous figure skating awards and was once a member of her country's junior national team. Iceland!
India. Devita is passionate about self-development and finds inner peace through chanting. This 25-year-old has worked with non-profits and her government to help make quality education accessible to young women. India.
Indonesia! Laxmi wants to help children get access to quality education so they can have better opportunities. This 26-year-old is currently writing a children's book to highlight Jakarta as UNESCO's City of Literature. Indonesia!
Virginia's greatest passion is traveling around the world while learning about different cultures. This 24-year-old aspiring actress studied abroad in high school and now speaks 3 languages fluently. Italy.
Let's welcome back our third group of 14 contestants for one more look. Equatorial Guinea, Finland, France, Germany, Ghana, Great Britain, Greece, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Iceland, India, Indonesia, and Italy. Jamaica! After losing her father, Toshami made a commitment to honor his memory by earning her degree. In just 3 years, this impressive 26-year-old plans to complete her master's degree in applied behavioral analysis. Jamaica!
Japan. In the past, Maribel wrote headband worship song as a member of a heavy metal band. This 24-year-old is currently an instructor at a cooking studio, teaching culinary skills to men and women of all ages. Japan.
Award-winning ballet dancer who has been training for 15 years. After losing her father to cancer, this 28-year-old became an advocate for providing mental health support to patients and their families. Korea.
Kosovo. Roxana has been advocating for patients at the cancer support community since losing her mom due to the disease. This 24-year-old hopes to normalize preventive measures by encouraging regular screenings. Kosovo.
Giving back has always been important to Altanay and her family. Since losing her father to COVID, this 18-year-old has been volunteering at orphanages because she can relate to just how difficult life is for children without their parents. Kyrgyzstan.
Realized the best way to escape poverty was to get a good education. This 21-year-old taught herself how to speak English within months and currently earns extra money by teaching the language online. Laos.
Lebanon. 20-year-old Yasmina is a devoted motivational speaker. She established a social media show 2 years ago and started the hashtag Queens Without Filters to encourage young listeners to love themselves as they are. Lebanon.
Malaysia. Leslie is a self-taught guitarist who is passionate about business and marketing. This 26-year-old has suffered from anxiety since she was young, so she's currently a mental health advocate. Malaysia.
Maxine moved to the UK to study songwriting when she was just 13 years old. Now at 22, she is determined to make her two biggest supporters proud. Her grandmother, whom she lost due to cancer, and her father, who passed away last year. Malta.
Mauritius. Alexandrine was once named one of the 10 most influential women in her country. This 25-year-old teaches and models found an Art Brave, a platform, share knowledge, and create job opportunities related to art. Mauritius.
Biggest passion is playing tennis, a sport that allows her to escape from her comfort zone. This 26-year-old Serena Williams fan would like to develop her own sportswear brand in the future. Mexico!
Passionate about helping young women in rural areas. This 21-year-old dancer and singer has been raising awareness in an attempt to stop early marriage and human trafficking in her country. Myanmar.
birthday each year, Cassia challenges herself to learn how to play a new musical instrument. This 22-year-old singer-songwriter owns farmland where she grows vegetables and raises livestock. Namibia.
Nepal. Sophia is a 27-year-old badminton player who is passionate about helping orphans. She recently launched an advocacy project to provide women with free and sustainable menstrual sanitary products. Nepal. Let's welcome back our fourth group of 14 contestants one more time. Jamaica, Japan, Korea, Kosovo, Kazakhstan, Laos, Lebanon, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Myanmar, Namibia, Nepal.
Netherlands. In addition to representing her country, Ona works as a maternity nurse. This 25-year-old's day job includes helping midwives deliver babies and also monitoring the health of the mother and her newborn. Netherlands.
Nicaragua. 2 years ago, Norma was granted an UGRAD scholarship awarded to outstanding students around the world by the U.S. Department of State. In her spare time, this 24-year-old enjoys salsa and ballet classes. Nicaragua.
Even before she won her national crown, Hannah was helping to feed the homeless and less privileged children in her country. Supporting her community and culture is of the utmost importance to this 21-year-old. Nigeria!
Norway. Ida volunteers with an organization to rescue homeless cats. This 27-year-old vegetarian used to work as a counselor, helping those recovering from mental health and substance abuse issues windward. Norway.
For financial freedom, Solaris started a food truck business with her sisters just a few years ago. This 23-year-old entrepreneur and professional dancer is an ambassador for the Smile Train Latin America Foundation. Panama!
Volunteers with organizations that focus reintegrating imprisoned women and minors back into society. This 27-year-old professional model believes everyone deserves a second chance. Paraguay.
music musician who teamed up with her sister and now performs on the radio and across her country. This 24-year-old guitar and piano player also co-owns a bakery specializing in Italian breads. Peru!
Enjoys traveling because she likes challenging herself to learn new languages. This 25-year-old proudly supports a mental health and well-being organization that provides therapies to those in need. Philippines.
Volunteers at a blood treatment center helping to organize and promote blood donation. This 23-year-old graduated from music school and currently plays guitar and sings in a band. Poland!
Portugal. Growing up, Telma struggled with depression as a victim of bullying. Now 23, she started a program called Be the Voice of Reality, where she travels around her country speaking about mental health. Portugal.
Puerto Rico! For the past 6 years, Ashley has been working as a psychosocial rehabilitator, helping people of all ages develop daily living skills. During the pandemic, this 28-year-old opened a coffee shop called Carino's Cafe, Puerto Rico.
Russia. Engaged in various charitable environmental projects and currently volunteers at the multiple animal shelters. In her spare time, this 22-year-old philanthropist runs a successful online business. Russia.
St. Lucia. Charisse is a first-generation college graduate and certified first aid responder. This 27-year-old works closely with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force to educate young people about the effects of cyberbullying and domestic violence. St. Lucia!
Seychelles. Gabriella is dedicated to open conversations on the importance of mental health and suicide prevention. After losing both family members and a close friend, this 24-year-old created a centralized hub for those seeking help. Seychelles.
Let's welcome back our fifth group of 14 contestants for one more look. Netherlands, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Portugal, Puerto Rico, Russia, St. Lucia, Seychelles. Singapore. Carissa is passionate about women's representation in leadership positions. This 22-year-old works in the male-dominated finance sector, where there is a greater need for diversity and female voices within top management. Singapore.
works as a makeup artist, model, and content creator. This 24-year-old animal lover volunteers at a shelter where she walks abandoned dogs and brings them blankets in the winter. So Walk Republic!
South Africa. Ndavi was the first in her family to earn a university degree. This 23-year-old is passionate about education because she was exposed to poverty growing up and witnessed the effects of the unfair divide in her country. South Africa.
Spain. 26-year-old Alethea is an international model who walked the runway at New York Fashion Week. In the future, she plans to open a healthy restaurant chain focused on superfoods and healthy living. Spain.
Switzerland. Aya speaks 5 different languages, 3 of them fluently. This multicultural 19-year-old helps integrate Ukrainian refugees and their children into her country by giving them free language courses. Switzerland.
Has been working with the government on a project to help solve a country's waste management problems. This 24-year-old who grew up in a temple among Buddhist nuns is now a part-time model and actress. Thailand!
Published a children's book about climate change's impact. This 28-year-old certified scuba diver is a conservation ambassador who has made it her mission to keep her country more environmentally focused. The Bahamas!
Trinidad and Tobago. Tajani works with numerous non-profit, community-based and faith-based organizations. During the pandemic, this 25-year-old started a business offering both copywriting and public speaking training. Trinidad and Tobago.
Is currently building a website and an app to collect donations for various charities. The project's ultimate goal is to gather multiple foundations under the same website and help raise money more efficiently. Turkey!
Ukraine. Victoria is an entrusted in psychology and has earned her master's degree in social work. For her thesis, this 29-year-old researched the role of social services in preventing relapse in domestic violence. Ukraine.
After overcoming an anxiety disorder, Carla hopes to create a support network for anybody who is struggling with their mental health. This 25-year-old figure skater is currently developing her own shoes and clothing brand. Uruguay.
Attributes her positive outlooks towards upbringing immersed in arts, sports, and travel. This 28-year-old enjoys thrift shopping, playing the ukulele, and fire dancing in her spare time. USA.
Venezuela. One of Amanda's first jobs as a designer was to help create her country's official national soccer team jersey. This 23-year-old has lived in 8 different countries and writes a blog called The Canchas Latinas in her spare time. Venezuela.
Vietnam. Growing up in a low-income household taught 28-year-old Chow to be independent. This avid reader and current biotechnology student won the 2016 season of Vietnam's Next Top Model. Vietnam. Put your hands together for our last group of 14 contestants, including Singapore, Slovak Republic, South Africa, Spain, Switzerland, Thailand, the Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Turkey, Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, Vietnam.
Guys, well, that brings us to the end of the evening gown competition. How about another hand for my amazing co-host, Hernaz? So be sure to follow all the action. You can learn more about the contestants and watch the next Miss Universe's journey by following Miss Universe on all of the social media platforms.
And keep voting for your favorite contestant at MissUniverse.com vote. And tune in to the Miss Universe Finals on Saturday night live on Roku from right here, New Orleans.
Hey, and don't forget, we are just moments away from the start of the National Costume Show, hosted by the lovely Hernaz and the executive producer of Miss Universe, Nick Teplitz. So trust me, you do not want to miss that. I'm sticking around for that too.
I'm about to run backstage and get ready for that show. It's been a pleasure hosting with you.
Thank you, Hernaz. And again, thank you so much to all of the Miss Universe fans here in New Orleans for being just such an amazing crowd. Good night. Tonight's show is brought to you by Miss Universe Natural Mineral Water, available in Thailand this March and the rest of the universe soon.